Okay, so everyone, welcome. Hello. So that's the deck I used to win this past Saturday, so 2 days ago from this video. The MTGO challenge, the PTQ. So, oh, I cannot see how many viewers we have here. Okay, now. Okay, so I'm gonna replay the event from the Saturday that I won 242 players, I think. And yeah, that's the deck I played. It plays a total of 30 lands. It's because you need lands. You basically win with Valakut and Field of the Dead, mostly Field of the Dead, as something useful to do a lot of zombies. And then you use Explore, Sakura Tribe Elder, Grazer, and Search for Tomorrow. Sí, gané el PTQ. To accelerate, to cast a Titan, search with Pact, or you can even win with Dryad and just rub up Field or Bones Golgari Road Farm because it's a Karoo land, on shoot with Valakuta. So you have different win conditions, and the biggest upgrade from this is the Karn the Great Creator. It gives you a real plan against combo decks by getting cards like Tormos Grip, Damping Sphere, Coating, or Olamano, or Ballista, Wurmcoil, Golos. You can even activate Golos with it's 5 color and 2 with Dryad. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the replay. Game history. The deck has been really good. Here. I'm pretty sure not every round is going to work properly, but because I rewatched one and it stopped in one play, but yeah. So here and here. I think I can do this. Smarter. So here we are playing round 1 against a Nausam. Our hand is good against a Nausam. We have turn 3 Karn the Great Creator, which is pretty neat against them. So we can just stop the acceleration and just start destroying lands or getting with Coating or with Damping Sphere. So they have no acceleration. They have Lotus on turn 2. But we just have Karn this turn and Titan the next one. So we are gonna get faster there than they. Here, this game, I felt pretty safe because that's gonna beat the wait. So yeah, I wanted to destroy the land here, and I felt pretty safe as stated. And I didn't know why they did that. Here they spoiled for Tassa's Oracle. And I got Damping Sphere. They had Pact, and then on the next turn, they had Angel Grace into Oracle plus. Yeah. So that was a pretty rough loss this game, but I forgot about this. This always works so good. So here we play game 2. We have Memory Sight, which is pretty decent against them. They have no Lotus, so that's fine. So we just try to ramp as most efficient as possible. We have Decay for Phyrexian Unlife, which makes them go faster. Here we Karn. We Memory Sight, and because they were stuck on mana, I took Tassa's Oracle because I have Karn for the late game, so I just don't want to get the game stolen by Oracle. So yeah, here they cannot. We Karn, and we get the coating, and then we can suspend this. And that's just a really easy game. I'll put the camera a bit more down. So a bit more. Yeah. So and now I start destroying lands. That doesn't work. Okay, it's fine. We just get Damping Sphere, so they will need more gas to win. Here we're fine. They named, what did they name? Oh, they named Angel's Grace to not die. But still they could not get back from this. So round 3. We have Memory Sight again on turn 3. I think here I made a misplay. I put Vesuba back where I should have put Golgari Road Farm back, because now I needed one more turn or draw an untapped land to do so. So I should have just Vesuba his Fierce land, then turn 2 play my Sakura, turn 3 play this, and now I need to draw an untapped land, and that was a big mistake. Yeah, we search for the swamp, and we get lucky and we draw lands. But yeah, that was a misplay here. I should have put back the Golgari Road Farm and just keep the Vesuba to play it on turn 1, copy his land. Here they are stuck on mana again, so I take Tassa's Oracle. I know they have Lightning Storm, but they are not gonna. So I'm gonna write down how many punts I did during the tournament. So yeah, I take this up. They're stuck on land, so I prefer to just put the clock on the with the Titan because they are not gonna beat me anytime soon. So yeah. Field. Yeah, he get field because so I can destroy your life. So I can just pick up and be sure they need like a 10 million mana to win. So next game, it's gonna go fast probably. I did not remember what I played this round. That was against Scapeshift. Here I have the Geyser turn 1, so we didn't get punished for not having open land on turn 2. And here we have turn 3 Titan. Here I think I misplayed here. Wait. I could have searched, play this Geyser. Yeah, I was here. I misplayed because I could have sacrificed directly for Forest, play Garen Brig on tablet, play Geyser, and play Valakut directly. So I would have 5 lands. Yeah, that would have been better. I lost 1 land drop there. Yeah, maybe yeah we get punished here because I could have played this turn the Bojuka Bog and start making zombies. If I wouldn't have done it and done it right. That was sad. Yeah, deploying the mana here sometimes it's not that easy because you play on autopilot and yeah. Sakura. Oh, yes, I remember the game that they just had nothing and like just ramp and no payoff. And I just killed my opponent. I just sideboarded out Bojuka and Triad for the 2 slaughter games. So our hand is good. We have again the cavern instead of the forest. Yeah, I play 3 caverns instead of 5 forest. That punishes you sometimes. So yeah, it punished us here because I would have preferred to play Search for Tomorrow on turn 1. But yeah, we still get there. Yeah, they had the Search on turn 1. So they play Dryad and we don't have the green the double green for Titan. So we are 1 turn on the back foot. Yeah, if it would have been different, but yeah. We played Pact for. Oh, he packed the last turn for Dryad. So that's 1 land. 10, and that's just super lethal. And we're going to game 3. Yeah, we got punished by playing one more land. So this hunt is fine. Silverene, thanks for the sub. Just PM me and I will send you the Discord link with the Twitch, with the sideboard guides and everything. So here they can play something and we have decay, but here we play Dryad and we have a Karn ready for next turn. They have no search for tomorrow, so we are not in fear of something happening. They're playing Dryad and we have decay. So here there is an interesting situation where they play. Oh, they play Reclamation Sage. Yeah. Didn't remember. So next turn we have a free roll, so we have not to. If that was Dryad, I would have had to decay it, but we had a free roll with the. So we can just play Karn, take it down, get Karn to 1, and start destroying lands. I think I even play the Gatherer just to block the Reclamation so that my Karn gets not shut down. So they have to invest all the turn to kill this, and I'm just gonna go for the lands. Yeah, here again I can go for Titan, but I think I'm safer to not get killed because I'm gonna win the long game. So I just start destroying lands. And yeah, they could play Titan here, but they have to have another land. And here I have Decay, which is great because they try to decay that, and I decay the Dryad Arbor. Here I put in 2 decays and remove a 2 Summoner's Pact for game 3, I think. So I just keep destroying lands and play the Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I misplayed because I could have played Radiant Fountain and get double Field of the Dead to get to Field of Dead. Oh, I already had the 1, 2. Yeah, I could not get double Field of the Dead, and I got less zombies. But yeah, destroying 1 land each turn and having a high clock is still pretty good. So Field of the Dead and Ghost Quarter. You could also get Blast Zone, but I crack it for to draw. Maybe Decay is good. So they're back on 5 lands and I have Lethal, so even the Titan doesn't win. So that was round 2. Thanks, Silver Rain. Yeah, it's a bit hard to stream lately, but I try as much as possible. So I'm gonna send you the invitation to the Discord. Okay. So weird. Oh, okay. There it is. So that's round 3. This hand is, we have ramp and we have double business, the 2 good ones. So yeah, I appreciate everything. All the kind words always help. weekend life if it's some kind of burn deck or something that. So stomping ground. So what's this deck? I didn't remember this round. Oh, that was stretch, yes. So they had Cathartic Reunion and some. Maybe this. Oh, okay. We're going. NTG is just slow in general. So they have a really huge field, so but no more dredgers, so I thought I preferred to just go fast and try to kill them. Because yeah, now they have Conflagrate. And sadly I don't have the 6th length, which is gonna be relevant. Yeah, they're gonna Conflagrate me, but the clock is not that high. So at least not for me. So we drew the land and we play Titan. And now Valakut. Why I did get a Valakut? I get Field of the Dead and Boyuka Bog and just start making zombies. Oh, I already had Field of the Dead on board, seems. Yeah, so we just Boyuka Bog him, they have no cards, and all zombies are gonna outnumber our opponent's one. So here I bought like 3 decays. It was the first time I played against Stretch, I think. So I bought the 3 decays, but then I realized I have to board 4. It's also written down in my sideboard guide. So they haggle. That's good for us because this means they don't have another red land, another land probably. Yeah, they mull to 5. But still we could. Yeah. So they can play the Merchant of the Veil. So we play Sakura. No, we play Explore. I play Explore first because I want to have the blocker because Sakura is a better blocker later. And also draws me towards Hate or Karn or. So here Magus of the Moon does really a good job against us. Here slow roll the Karn because it's gonna get killed. But they play the Merchant of the Veil and that's bad because it still kills it. But here I can play 2 lands, so I play the Karn and go for should get Wormcoil. Yeah, I go for Wormcoil. Yeah, I could have get Ballista there, but what was the reason I didn't get Ballista? Huh, why did I not get Ballista? Maybe I thought that they could have another Magus, which can be an option. Or maybe I was low in life, so. Yeah, but the Ballista wins. Maybe that was a punt. Yeah, I should have get Ballista and just start making zombies. Oh, I could play Dryad and work on next turn. Yeah, that also doesn't make too much sense. Cast Ox of Agonas. Yeah. Nah, I don't know. So you have the Worm Coil, and they have Conflagrate. I draw a Titan, but it doesn't do a lot. Here, oh, okay. Here, I punted again. here. They blocked with Ox and Narcomoeba. I just clicked OK through too fast, and I should have put all damage on Narcomoeba so that Ox does not get to the graveyard. So just 6 damage to Narcomoeba and 0 to Ox. So that would have make me not kill the Ox and maybe outrace him, because I can deal with the Ox but not with what means that the Ox is coming. So yeah, so Ox comes again, and yeah, that was a disaster. And so not getting there, the Ballista. Maybe I thought they had another Magus of the Moon. Yeah, I should have get the Ballista. So they attack. I'm at 10, and they're gonna have to try to Alpha Strike me. Here I thought a lot about attacking with Prime Time, but I was dead on the next turn. So they mill Conflagrate, and that's just lethal. I block there, block there. Goes to 3, I think. Go to 2, yeah. And just Conflagrate me for 3. Yeah, that was not a well-played game. Yeah, it's interesting to know how many punts I made during the tournament. So this hand against Dredge game 3, we have a turn 4 Titan on the play, which is good, I think. We have a blocker, Explore, Sakura. And they take... They would have taken Sakura Explore there because drawing is more relevant than rank towards 8, I think. Maybe they have Magus of the Moon. So here they play Cathartic. Cathartic ended not being that great. So what are they playing? Are they Oxed me? Not everything comes out, but I'm gonna start making my own army, so no worries. I put the counter on the Blaston because it's free, and I could be needed to kill the Narcomoebas or the Bloodgas in the future. So it's almost free to just put it there. And here, I'm gonna get Titan, Bojuka them, and field them, and that's just Bojuka and field, yeah. So now I have blockers, and I ate his graveyard, and yeah, they are not coming back from this because yeah, they have absolutely nothing. Yeah, this is a good land. So round 4. So we're still undefeated in the tournament. Oh, Bogarden. I think that was a Dredge again. So yeah, we don't have a green source. Oh no. Oh yeah, this game is happens something cool. So here I did the high risk, high reward play. that was playing this to draw an untapped land. It was not high risk, it was just, but it was a safe play. So they have a turn, Thalia's Lieutenant as turn 1 play with no 1-drop following. So that's very good for us. Here play Explore because Sakura blocks better later and it gets not taken by the Pirate. Yeah, okay, I can play both this turn still, but here's Sakura to block. Here they play Kissetel Freebooter, you have to summon pack for Titan. But we don't know, we let them play things. So we are good. They are playing vials and not applying pressure. I need the land, the green land, to be able to Titan next turn. So what's that? Oh, they played a Medley Mage. I think naming Primeval Titan, so I just gonna play a lot of Dryads. Here I get the forest, don't give them information that I am a black deck, not really needed, but here the plan is just to... Oh, I drew another pack, so I just double Dryaded so that they cannot. Here I can lose to the Vedalken that takes both, but I drew a Dryad, but getting many more zombies just from bouncing up and down the Golgari root farm helps a lot. So they had another vial, which is really bad for them. And now on turn 4, yeah, the Reflector Mage, which that's the reason I played the second Dryad. Yeah, our zombies is just gonna outnumber. Here I can copy Field of the Dead, and then the zombies that are coming are just massive. I can play a land, right? Oh yeah. I didn't attack because they attack with 3 and just 1 goes through, so I have no hurry. I'm gonna get a million of zombies next turn because I can't replay the Dryad if they don't copy the Reflector Mage or something like that. Ziggurat. They cannot use Ziggurat to draw. Conk Mink 0821. Thanks for the follow. So here I jump with everything there. So they can play whatever, but I just want to get the huge creature out of the board. My zombies are free and their creators are not. So I start attacking because next turn I have lethal with all the zombies I'm gonna get. So oh, they didn't play the Dryad because they name it with the... So they just play nonsense creatures. So yeah, that's just. So yeah, or zombies just get the job done. ¿Dices al final del todo? Sí, sí, por desarrollarte, sí. Sí, eso al final del todo, sí. Yeah, I should have played the land at the end. But yeah, that was not really matters, but you deploy yourself better. So here we have the not that fast hand, but I think DK is really good against them, and you can play towards also pact. And here for this matchup you can see I remove the Karns and the Bazooka for the DKs and the Ballista. And here having my hand is having the Balakut is so strong because it can just drawing packs or dryads just win the game. We also have the Titan, so our options are better. And here just having the Ballista. The Ballista is pretty good because you can just cast it with Castle on turn 5 like it's a Titan. So this is the great play. They cast Medley Mage and then I decayed. So this 2-for-1 was like really huge. So good tempo play. So broken. So yeah, or they didn't have anything, or they lived in fair, but I think that's just not a play you should make. Never. Here they have Magus of the Moon, and we are rewarded by playing our fetch. There instead the tapped land, and by having the Ballista. Maybe they were forcing me, but here they can almost not cast any spells because they play a 5-color deck, and with the Hirach or the Basic or Vial, they're just on this and red cards. So I'm not gonna block, I'm not gonna kill them, I'm just gonna take up the Ballista and wait it out because I feared that they have another Magus. So here just cast Explore, take up Ballista, and the next turn they are never gonna recover because they cannot attack, and I can next turn just put counters path and end of turn shoot in my turn Primeval Titan and win. Round 5. Yeah, being at 17 life and then not being able to cast any, just taking up the Ballista is so huge. They play Dismember, maybe they have Dismember but not the second Magus, yeah. If they have Dismember and second Magus. Yeah, they need to beat those matchups, and the Magus are not that bad. So if they have Vial or Hirach, you almost don't care. What I was playing against, I didn't remember. Oh, that's another dredge. So we drew the Geyser, which allows us to play at turn 3 Karn again, and that's really strong. Here play the Cavern. Because I play here the Cavern because I want to maybe draw another land and be able to Verdant Catacombs for value with the Balakut. That can be something that happens, but yeah. So here we get the second forest for if we draw Caster Garenbrig, and And we play Torma script. Here I think I didn't crack it, and I don't care that they get one Ox of Agonast out of the deal. They can get the Ox, but we are gonna... I have another blocker here in the form of... I have another Ox in the... another blocker in the form of Ox, so I'd prefer to just wipe up the graveyard after the Ox comes into play. And I took all the resources and his mana, because I'm gonna win this game anyway. So now I crack and get all the value. So half his deck is just exiled. I prefer to let the Ox resolve. I thought about that a bit, but it was pretty obvious for me. So I play Dryad. I play Grazer. Wait. So the attack, I block. It's completely free. I take the Golos because if I draw a land, I can just search for field. Here we search for swamp to have different names. Now let's see. If we draw a land, we go for Titan. If we don't draw a land, we go for... So yeah, they can have yeah, here we play Golos and start making zombies and shooting, or even double shooting. Yeah, just double shooting them. I don't care about blocking. We can block with Golos. Yeah, I can activate. I'm not gonna activate Golos next turn. I'm just gonna play Pact. So I prefer to hold the Karn. And if they I counted and they called nuts on on a reasonable situation. Get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we get Field and Bojuka. Oh no! Oh, I had super lethal. So if I get Vesuba for Valakut, I just shoot them, and yeah, that's it. So game 2. So we have Boshuka on our starting hand, so that's like the best draw you can have, but they have Leyline, so that also stops the Karn. But still, we can get out of this as well. Our hand is pretty decent still, and they failed to do anything that's meaningful. And here we play Bojuka because we are not gonna be able to remove the ley line. So, okay, we can remove it by liquid metal coating it and then putting it with Karn and then destroying it with something like Ballista, but that's not a scenario that's... So they have Blood Moon, and here no hurries. We get super rewarded by having Decay. Catharic, yeah. But this Catharic with no Dredger, so they keep Layla and Blood Moon hand, and yeah, just... Here I think I played the wrong forest. Yes, I played the wrong forest, I remember now. Why are you not counting the pawns? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and not having the snow-covered forest also bite me there. But still, I can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just Valakut and field, so it's not really a problem. I kill the Blood God because I cannot shoot him, and yeah, they don't come back with haste, so it's almost free. I just keep shooting and making more zombies. Here I shoot my zombie, but I choose not to do damage. Yeah, we have 18 power on board, so they are just super dead. Yeah, Catharic with no treacherous again. Yeah, they had to really. So 5-0. So. So we are playing against some shadow deck. We had Bowel and so that's Mardu Shadow, I think it was. Yeah. The yeah. That's the one that this didn't get counted. So here they have Tight Hollow Scholar, which is a medium problem. You take a ramp, and the other cards in her hand are not really that good. No, but they take the Karn. I would have taken the ramp for sure. So we can ramp. So we have Castle. I think I have. I can play Castle, I think. Yeah, so here I choose to lose one life and not reveal the castle. Maybe it's wrong, I'm not sure. But in the life is more relevant than the information. Also part of the information was not showing him that I had castle, so they can not like unkeep destroy the so unkeep crack the so I can just pact castle titan them, which was my plan. I think that was the right plan, so they cannot like yeah, they can still I can still search and response, but you never know. Yeah, this guy went 9-0 at the tournament. He played pretty well against me. So here he Rangers and Inquisitions me, which is a quite good heads-up play, which I would have not anticipate, like, ever. Because he takes there the... And here I have to draw something that's not a land I already have, or a do nothing card, and I draw a land that I already have. And yeah, that's really bad. I just had any draw was live if it's not a land that they already have. Also, only this four, also only forest, castle, or field. So any of my draws would have been really great, but that's for damage. I do not block. We have another Captain Ranger of Eos. Another Shadow. So now I need to draw something good. That's because they're gonna Ranger. Here I can still cast a Titan on anything I draw, so and they also know the card that I had on top, so they probably sacrifice it because this, or they Jedi Mind game me. So here the thing is they knew the card I had on top because they Metras bubble me. So that's also the reason they sacrifice it, because I think it's a bit deep to think that I would Ghost Quarter me because they saw it, and so I think that Ghost Quartering me, because that was already my plan, most likely to do things, helped a lot on that. So I could reshuffle, because maybe top card was Explore or Search for Tomorrow or Karn, or but I think it's better to throw a random card. So yeah, the Dryad, and they attack with 2/10. Yeah, I'm not drawing there the land. So I had all my decks was out, just not 2, 3. I just had 5 dead draws on that turn. That's pretty sad. Here, I think I should have played Overgrown Tomb turn 1, probably. But I don't know. Here we play Explore first. And we play a tap land. Maybe we will have 1 to decay something on turn 2. They have a slow hand. And my hand is pretty decent. So here again live. I'd try Dryad into Sakura. And my hand is just nuts. They have to remove the Dryad. They have to get rid of the Sakura. They have to. Okay, this can do 3 damage, but they push the Dryad. Here you have to remember to play the lands that make effect first or the last. So before playing Dryad as the land of the turn, or the last Dryad land, so that they cannot cut off the Dryad's deployment. That's relevant. Ranger does nothing, just Titan is gonna come down and win the game. So I think, what did I search? Swamp? Yeah. So here I have forest, so I can get double field and play a land and have infinite plus 1 zombies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Field and field. Yeah, so they can never get back from this many zombies. Okay, forest. What? Oh yeah. So yeah, I have like 10,000 million damage on board. Yeah, they play a shadow, but yeah, that's just super lethal. I think here I made a misplay. So and that's so we have a decent hand, but it can get into trouble pretty fast. So here, drawing this, the Golgari Root Farm was really bad because I deployed it the next turn, thought about it, and say it, yeah, whatever, and it was really a problem. So here, Ranger. Ranger is good. We don't care about Ranger. So we are searching for the other forest, so we can play here, land some curve. Here, play Tracker to get a 3-3 rolling. Oh, no, I played Dryad to get ahead. Well, that's a huge problem because I choose to replay the Golgari Root Farm, and I should have just played Valakut and Peatland to get more lands. Thanks, Mupanda. So they fulminated me, and that was really bad. It was a punt. I should have just played this and this and. Oh, thanks for the bits. Thanks a lot. So yeah, playing there just maybe be so behind because the Fulminator and Fatter pushed the Dryad, so and then even if I have the tracker, now they have great plays. I fetch it there at instant speed because I have those spells to cast and just that they can't get rid of tracker. Here they play Thoxys, which is really bad. So the attack I'm not gonna block. I prefer to keep my tracker. They shadow. Then the title's lost color, so I'm again back on lands. So here I can, because I play the land there, I can not, because I play the land there, the tomb, I am, with this land I had before in hand, lost. So I would have had 6 lands and play the Titan that they drew, which would have been game over. Here I want to block. Next turn I can play Titan, but they play this, they push me so I have no blockers. So, and they have 8, that's 10. And with the damage from the land, that's exactly 13 damage, and that's lethal, yeah. The punting there on the land deployment really hurt me. That was game 3. Yeah, round 7. So I think this person playing Tron. My hand was ramp and draw, so I keep it. Yeah, I had, if I draw any business, I had turn 3 any business I might have. So I think that was also, I can Titan on turn 3 with this hand, and I can Karn on turn 3. So I think that was a great keep. Also, we have 12 draws to get there, including Field of the Dead, because we're gonna ramp so fast and so hard. Yeah. Here it didn't hurt us, but having the not snow covered swamp is could have hurt us. Because if we draw field, then we have not the snow-covered swamp, so we search for a forest. They have turn 3 Tron, and I draw field. You see, having the snow-covered swamp, the swamp hurts in it. What I'm playing, I played the Uro Oko depth deck the other day. It feels fine, but sometimes it's a bit clunky. But I think the deck is pretty good. I have also played Eldrazi and Oogie, Omni, and Doomsday. You are not really a depth deck, also you win more games just by wastelanding and playing the confident wasteland you game with Okos and Uros. It seems like a depth deck, but it's not. So they have Karn, and we keep drawing card lands. We have double, and we are doing nothing. Yeah, they crack that Karn. They had another Karn. Yeah, this game is over because I will never gonna have any lands, so that's over. Yeah, I can't do CB 2 or 3 more turns just dying there. But turn 3 Karn into turn 4 Karn, you have to have a massive good hand to beat it, including being able to play a Karn direct, Titan directly the turn that the Karns comes down. So we deploy the Verdant Catacombs so that we have the forest for the turn 2. Chromatic Sphere, that's good. We draw the Karn, which is pretty good, but we don't have the... Oh, I think I'm gonna restart the game. And I think here I punted on my keep. I think this game was the one I punted on my mulligan. Yeah, this hand does nothing, so we mull into this, and I put back Fontaine, making that because Golgar, because Road Farm, because makes you better land drops. But I think in fact you have to keep root. You have to pull back Root Farm because of drawing Karn, because you are not. Yeah, you're able. Yeah, maybe it's still right. So you play this, and this. Then on turn 3 you have Sakura. Yeah, it's only bad if you exactly draw Karn in your first turn. So yeah, maybe I did right because it drums you 2 lands, and with Dried it's just better. Yeah, we get punished for our card back, but this still is right, so I'm not gonna add it to the punt count. So Sakura, and here we need to draw an untapped land. We need to search for a forest here. To have double green. So they have again turn 3 Tron, which is a disaster. We search. We don't draw land. Yeah, we draw the land that we don't want to draw. Here we played the double bones land so that because the others come into play tapped. So they Karn. That's good. They Karn the Dryad. Here I have to Titan, so to force them to Karn. Three, four, five. So I get ahead on lands, and that's good. So I force them to interact with my Titan. So I search here for Ghost Quarter and Field, probably. Here it was almost game over when it says 10 mana, but it's not Ulamog. It's Kozilek with 6 cards in hand, which makes only that they draw 2 cards up. So that's fine. Also, this deck doesn't play CMC4, so our Karn is safe the next turn to resolve. Yeah, we can deal with Kozilek. Here I punted and misclicked the mana and had to pay 1 more mana, and I could not Karn this turn. Yeah, I could Karn, but yeah, I lost 1 mana there. So here they attack. So they miss it to attack? Is that right? Oh, they missed it an attack there. I think I didn't realize. Oh, maybe it's waiting to discard. Yeah, maybe. Oh, this was a great game. Yeah, it seems. I can explain how this game ended. Like, the next turn, I got to play Karn. I got to play Karn and then get. I think I had mana to play Pact, Karn. I drew. It was Pact, Karn, and Bridge. So, or Titan. I don't remember. So, I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think I got to play Titan, the Titan Resolve. I play I get zombies to jump block this, and then I play Karn for bridge, and then Karn starts ticking up so that I can get Karn for. No, I didn't get Karn for bridge. With the zombie to block, I get Karn for damping sphere to stop his deployment, then Karn for bridge or something like that, and then I just destroyed his lands and got under the bridge with a million of zombies. Yeah, that was how this play game ended. Sad that. Yeah, I come back from this turn 3 Tron into Karn into Kozilek. I would have not come back of Ulamog, but they had just lands and no gas. So that was good for me. This hand is not good. And they have no gas, they have a turn 3 Tron, and yeah. So yeah, they have turn 3 Karn and yeah, here they have Ugin Denifable, which is not that bad, but it is at the same time. Yeah, the Ugin deployed him pretty fast, and yeah, this turn is just they. For 6, they get Thundering Titan, I think into a second Thundering Titan or into Ulamog. Yeah, into a second Thundering Titan. So yeah, they just give me a beating, and that's it. So I'm gonna restart MTGO 1 second. I had a great screensaver before, but the other day OBS got crazy and I had to redo everything. So I don't have all the cool things I had before. So we were on round 7. Round 7. Round 8. So we are x2. So we have to win both. I had pretty good pairings because I lost late. So Venom 1. What did Venom play? Our hand is good. We have deployment. Here's something that it might be interesting. I didn't play the Bojuka on turn 1 because it's the best play. Right? We don't know what our opponent is playing. And Bojuka can be so good if you deploy it at the right moment. So we were able to deploy our lands in the right direction. So I prefer to slow roll the Bojuka. Knowing the opponent, if they play like humans, if I know if they play humans or Tron, but I play the Bojuka because it lets you deploy your mana the best, but it can be much better if you wait. Inquisition. Here I think they take the wrong card. They take Explore, while I think Explore is okay. I think they have to take Sakura, because I think it's gonna bite them, because they played John, so Sakuras are just much better on the to block. So here I just take Wormcoil Engine and here I wanted to keep my cards in hand. So I return the forest. I'm gonna name the Liliana. So here I get max punished, I think, or not? Yeah, I think yes. Maybe here I should have named something else. Yeah, because they. Yeah, here it's bad. I played bad there. Because they could kill the card with the rent, so I should have just taken another card, value card, Golos or so. But anyway, we just start having zombies and yeah, they discard, they do things. Here I hold the land in hand to not get my Worker discarded to Liliana, but whatever. Here we just get the Valakuts and zombies and yeah, zombies and shoots. Round 8. You have to go really fast about the games because that's how Modo replay works. But I think everything can be understand good, and also just ask anything. Here they take Zigura, which is the right call. Here I play Verdant Catacomb because I wanted to search for the Shockland and also and also if I draw another Shockland, I want to get be Ashok proof more or less. So I didn't draw a land, so I have to deploy this even in the face of Fulminator Mage, but whatever. It's better to make a land drop than make no land drop. Ooze is good. So here I think I should have killed the Tarmogoyf because it ended up costing quite a lot. They had here Plague Engineer, which was a disaster. I was afraid of Airshock, so I preferred to play the Dryad and then Ooze that 14 and now we draw another land of this and see. Oh, here we have the problem that we didn't get to make zombies because we don't have 5 different lands because this is repeated. So Titan doesn't win because we just get eaten by the sides. Here if I get to make zombies, I will have probably survive because I can zombie here, block there, we get 5 on Radiant Fountain, and I survive at 1 life. But yeah, having double land names matters. Also failing to draw lands in our 30 lands deck, but yeah, things happen. So game 3 against Junt. I play the Forest, so I can play Caster Garenbrig on turn 2. On tap, they see Thuxes. They take the Explore, which is... Or they have another, but it didn't matter. I draw another Explore. I play there the Castle. They play the Castle. Maybe they Ghost Quarter and Surgical it. You never know. But here I have Tracker into Fetch Land, which just always completely runs out with the game if they don't have like infinite pressure and infinite everything. And here I have Titans, so they have absolutely no chance of anything. They have the Liliana Minos. They have to play another Liliana or something, but I have still the 2 clues. They take up. That's fine. the trophy me, which is fine, but I just need to draw a different land to be able to win. I take the card now because I'm not gonna cast anything I get, and I just don't gonna get it destroyed. Yeah, they could have like a Dreadbore, so Karn comes and Ashok. And here he doesn't care. We just here it doesn't crack the clue. I prefer to have blockers, and Wurmcoil is just really huge against them. They need, you see, another Liliana. That's fine. Yeah, that's a lot of resources they have to waste on killing the Wurmcoil. Attack with this there. They let the Liliana die. I was gonna kill it with the Ballista anyway, but yeah. So you have a Ballista 4/4, Inquisition, Sea Titan, and they concede because yeah, I can grow this and do whatever I want. That's just too much power. Run 9, winning in. I was like second with my points this round coming in, so that looked pretty good. And this round, the guy who was first with my points on tiebreakers. So yeah, here I was a bit afraid. My hand was not that good, and they had like Vile turn 1, so that means Eldrazi hate bears or something like that. And yeah. So they Ghost Quarter, yeah, they Ghost Quarter my land, which is really bad for me that they Ghost Quarter already, but here search in anticipation of the Leonin Arbiter. You have to just search as fast as you can so that if they draw it later, it doesn't hurt you. So maybe it's better to play Explore, but cast your search, cast your cards. That so here we have Titan. Yeah, smart. They path in response, and they didn't have the Arbiter. Yeah, I knew they didn't have because they would have deployed over Ghost Quartering me, but they play Stoneforge. Yeah, they are down on lands, and I'm gonna start shooting the next turn. So even have Field of the Dead. So here they got Battle Skull, which I think is, but whatever. So yeah, they concede because yeah. Here, this game is the game that, yeah, it was a deck registration mistake, but this is the game it really hurt not having the swamp. Also, yeah, the other game it was a problem, but this game it really hurt. I had to play it longer. The game was longer than that, I think. Just the replay. No, it just ended. I don't know. Yeah, I think this was the game that the swamp hurt it. Had to. I don't think that's a punt, but just sometimes you make deck registration mistakes. So here I should have played Verdant Catacombs, but didn't got punished. So yeah, here they play Leonin Arbiter, but that's really weird. And so here, this situation is weird, because they didn't play anything on turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3. So what they have? So they have to have Path to Exile, for sure. They have to have maybe an equipment card. Yeah, I mean, even Sensor was for sure there. But I mean, they had to have these 2 cards. So his hand was like 3 drops, no 1 drops, except Path to Exile, then 3 drops and even Wind Sensor. So, yeah, so it was telegraphed pretty hard. Like no spells in 3 turns. So here I do the heads-up play of playing Verdant Catacombs, and now they play Miran Crusader, so that's the other 3-drop. So they pass. They did really bad that. I think you pass in your turn, and if I hit a land, then good for you. But here I just want to be efficient with my lands. Yeah, they can go Squatter, but I don't care. Yeah, Thalia Heretic Qatar is a bit there because I bounce the Caster Garen Brig instead of bouncing a basic land, so that were lands that are gonna go down. Then, yeah, I didn't anticipate the Thalia Heretic Qatar. That's true. Is that a punt? I wanted to protect my castle. Maybe that was wrong. Here I have Ballista, which is pretty decent because I can, yeah. Yeah, the other game it was. I think it was. This is the game that not having the second here, the second swamp. Here's the game. That's the game that the second swamp hurt me. The other game it was already won. Yeah, I know in some situations it was bad, but exactly in this case, it was the game where here I would have get one zombie earlier, and I could have blocked with it, and so sadly had to kill there and then start champ blocking instead of. Yeah, this is the game that the Snowcore Swamp hurt me. But yeah, here I have the Thalia. But sadly they have another Primeval Titan. I find a land, but that's bad for me. I play another land, I get a clue, but it's nothing. So the second Avon is a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump there. It's no excuse, so I need to find Decay, Valakut, or something like that. Here I find Radiant Fountain, and it gives me another turn of jump blocking of surviving the. Don't freeze again, please. Why in all the long and cool games it freezes? All my super cool comebacks. It's really sad. Okay, I explain. I attack with Titan, I do damage to them, then I draw, and I think yeah, the problem is my PC runs slow. I don't want to overcharge it, so lag is a problem. So here I found the mana, and then I ended up finding a Valakut, I think. Oh yeah, my badly played, but anyhow, okay. Oh, I can see it here. No, that's. I am finding a Valakut, I think, or a Vesuba to copy the Radiant Fountain, or a Bones Land, or something like that, so that I get another turn off, and then end up winning. Here I could have grabbed Tormod's Crypt, and then yeah, I could have Tormod's Crypted myself with Carnon 4, and then get Ballista, remove Ballista, and get it back the next turn. That was also a plan, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a punt. Not seeing that I can Crypt and Ballista. So that's the top 8. What is the semifinals? Here I get lucky. I play against I have a pretty good hand. I play against Burn, and they have no turn 1 play, and I have double Gazer. So I think I knew I was against Burn. So I have a really fast hand. I have protection from creatures. I know they had Ripple on turn 1, so here they play Eidolon. Yeah, I have to just play Sakura because I need to ramp and 2 damage. Yeah, the Goblin and the Eidolon do nothing. They bolt the Gazer because it's 4 damage in the next turn, thanks to that. Here I play Karn and get Wormcoil, so I'm ready to deploy a Wormcoil next turn. So this play, also deploying here the Wormcoil, makes them also to, if they have Skullcrack, don't hold it back, so that they can Skullcrack me on the backswing of the Wormcoil turn. So that makes showing the Wormcoil shows them that maybe I don't have Titan, so they play like Monastery Whisper and Skewer instead of maybe holding the Skullcrack. So I can now prime time and Skullcrack and be Skullcrack free, because that's exactly what I need. So it's just I need to get Titan 5, get Field of the Dead, get Radiant Fountain, go to 7, so they have no draws out of this. Attack with everything. I get the Suba and the Bones land, so I copy and can Bones the Radiant Fountain. In response to the Radiant Fountain with the trigger, I take mana and I blow up Blast Zone, though they don't have creatures for a weird comeback. Yeah. So I just hit them for 10. They play Lightning Helix to not die. That means that I can play Radiant Fountain. I already gained 2 life, so I go to 8. So 3 and kill them. So yeah, our hand was pretty good. Also, the Gazers are like one of the best cards against them. So they have a not really good hand. They have a Bolt turn 1, which is the worst, so the best worst spell that they can cast on turn 1. Yeah, we just deploy. Here I started all the cards and give the Wormcoil. So we have a turn 3, but Searing Blaze is really a mess on our math. We play the Dryads, the Castle, and they just lethal us on turn 4. Yeah, the Searing Blaze doing 5 damage in total, because 2 from the Eidolon, 2 from the attack, and 2 from the... was too high. I could have survived if I got to 2. No, I could have not. Yeah. Being on the draw against Burn. Memory Seeds is for combo decks and other Titan decks. So, and Nauseam... any kind of combo deck, if you get to cast it against Neoform, maybe they have they stumble on cards and you can grab them, but it's primarily for the Titan Mirror. So deciding game for the top 4, we are on the play, which is always nice against Burn. It's exactly what you need. Also, being player draw is so dependent. With the Balak deck, you were not in so good shape, but they are not functionally identical, but almost the same. Yeah, you split the memory set just for... so they don't know. They can see one and the other. You can have both. One is like extirpate, that you have to remove from the graveyard the cards that you see, and the other is like surgical, that you search, but yeah, they're exactly the same. I think Memory Seed is better because you cannot miss. But maybe you're interested in missing. You never know. They bolt my Dryad. We are fine. That's 5 life. We gain up. We didn't need it because... So here, I'm going to replay this game again because I was speaking and not explaining, but... Game is so fast, so I'm going to replay it. Here, hand is good. We have the Scribe with the Verdant Catacombs, the Goblin. So I prefer to get the Overgrown Tomb. So what we revealed, we revealed a Pact, but we already had Wormcoil and we drew a Titan, which is much better than having a Pact. So next turn, if we draw a land, we have we have a Dryad that it's 2 life. We have a replacement Dryad. So here we get the land, we block. So we kill the Dryad. So this Dryad is 5 life up. So here, and they tap it for Skullcrack, so we can just prime time. Field of the Dead for blockers, and Radiant Fountain for life. And from here on, they can never recover. And they started cycling Sumbeked Canyon, so we try to lethal them. We play Sakura first so that they cannot kill Path to Exile Dryad. So we just get Valakut and the Bonesland, so we can keep Valakuting on our Radiant Fountain, and we're into the top 4, which is in fact the finals. Which is not the finals, but the finals. This game I already replayed it, and it's also stopped, but it's really cool. Yeah, my 3 best comebacks are not. So the hand was nothing. This hand is not good. I knew my opponent was on Urotha, most likely. So our hand is not that good, but we have ramp. We have we can do a turn 4 Titan. So they play Goose, which is the best or the second best star they have. Playing Embry or Goose on turn 1 with Powell is the best. So this we can. So we have a turn 4 Titan. Here we are gonna force out a counter because they will need to counter Dryad because we have Palakot already. So yeah, they can have. So they countered the rebuke this. It was fine. It was bait. So next turn we have Titan. We have prime time. So we search. We have to search for a forest, snow forest. Here, drawing Pack and not drawing Titan hurts it. They let it resolve, so maybe they don't have the counter. So if I had cover, that would be really bad for them, but would have been a disaster for them. We have Cryptic. I think I had to restart my computer here. They dropped Ursa, which is really bad for us. You have to pay, so we play the land, and we're gonna play another Titan next turn, so we suspend the search. We would have get one zombie out of the mix if we didn't suspend. So they play Uro, which does not bring them down on counter mana because Ursa makes a lot of mana. So here play Prime Time. They counter. Yeah. And I bog them to get that zombie and remove his graveyard so that Mystic Sanctuary does nothing. Here, I think I start blocking, chop blocking, because you will need life to survive the late game, and they can just end up tapping your team. So every life you gain on them, yeah, we have to pay. We pay for the pact. We get a zombie, which is gonna jump block there. Game's going really slow. I played 7 turns in 4 minutes. So yeah, we draw our 4th thread. And it sticks, but it's not gonna stick much. We search for Golos because, yeah, having lands is relevant. And Golos is gonna be relevant soon. So they don't have counter yet. So they kill the Karn. Yeah, here I don't jump because Karn is gonna die anyway, so... They play Emry. Emry's gonna be a problem, but... Here search for... Field? Why? Here probably I should have searched for Bones Land and Bones for Drukabok. Yeah, that's surely a punt. I think I also realized it later. But I was low on time because of the lag, so... Yeah, I think Cavern of Souls is not the card I need yet. It's an option, but you have or... Yeah, Caracas is good. So you have or go wide or stop them. Yeah, drawing Cavern is good on the next turn. Here we hold Cavern because we have a good play with Dryad or with Titan, so we don't know what to draw. Yeah. The Noob Lucker. So also the zombies are not relevant now because they have like 10,000 food and they will... I think I'm gonna open this because it's relevant. They got a land. Explosives for 0 for my zombies, so another reason to not. So they're just going into the engine. So here I get rewarded for holding the cover. I play this. And I had mana to hold Verdant Catacomb so that they cannot tap and draw and play I got Titan, Dryad, and so they cast Rebuke. Yeah, I cannot stop the Rebuke anyway. So I attack with Golos. No, I didn't want. So I start attacking because they are just start to cryptic me. So here I have zombies from Sakura Tribe Elder, from the Sakura Tribe Elder to one cryptic, and Verdant Catacomb to the second cryptic. So yeah, here they tapped. They tapped me, so I still can get 2 basics and the Shockland. So 2 colors. That's pretty wrong. But I sacrifice, get my zombies. So I can chump block. That was a really long game. Here I didn't kill the Emery, but they would have endured explosives for 3. Yeah, they need to explosives for 3 and then kill the Emery, so I prefer to just shoot face. Because I prefer to not kill the Ursa and hold up the zombies. They tap and draw. Yeah, I get another untapped zombie, so I can replay 2 words. So I get another turn here, even if Cryptic is there. Ursa, Galvanic Blast, just Galvanic Blast goes to face. Sanctuary, Cryptic. Yeah, that's here a bit bad for me. I draw Ghost Quarter, which is huge. I played Fist because so they cannot bones. Yeah. Ether Spellbomb, which does not much. Just redraw. Delta. Here they played a land before activating Ursa. They get more tokens. Here I fetch my Overgrown Tomb and get to chump them. They could have bones one of the zombies and still won. Oh no, I called Ghost Quarter myself. Yeah, that was my play, so that I don't lie to the Ether Spellbomb. I start attacking. They have only 90 cards in the deck, so and they are almost out of gas. So I just need to keep here. I think that having the second swamp helped me because they thought I could have another explore, and I draw a Titan. I think this Titan resolves. Here, yeah, I just want to get more zombies and here when it stops, I start making more zombies and end up winning the race. 3 minutes later, zombies, they don't have way to loop Cryptic anymore because I remove it. I remove the other Cryptic, so they are out of gas and zombies come and end up winning the game. So up to game 2. So here, from my sideboard, I usually like Tracker against them instead of the Memory Seed, but being low on time, like 5 minutes because we got extra time, from the mods. I like it to have the memory seed to get Urtha. Here I punted because I played Verdant Catacombs over, so not Verdant Catacombs, so I lost my search for this. And that's really bad. Yes, we got extra time, 5 minutes. At the start of the top 8, the mods say that we have any problems, we have to speak with them, and I asked, yeah, if lag is a problem, yeah, if this happens, speak to us and we will see. So we got extra minutes for both players. So you see, I'm at 4:34, and I will go up soon. Yeah, the game against the deck, they have so many triggers and the computer lags really hard. I keep deploying. I have no business, but I can start making zombies. Here again, having the double on not having search for Verdant Catacombs, but anyway, I searched for Vesuva. I copy Vesuva his land because it's a forest. So I got the double green for castle, but here I have Blaststone. And I can take up Blaststone to 3. They can cryptic it, but whatever. So here I have no hurry. I can. So you see, now we got up. Yeah, Blaststone is really good. So I would not have nothing against to play more than 1. Because you can only search it with Titan, but it's a great card. It's explosive on the lands, so yeah, we end up doing this. Now we Titan. They have to have Ether Gas because we are slow rolling the cavern. And yeah, I got to. Yeah, so all the clicks, all this clicks with the mana is. There are things that it plays automatically, but there are other things that are not played automatically, like the cavern or the Eldrazi mana. So we Boshuka them just so they cannot get edge, and we can have so they cannot Uro us next turn. So they make more food, they could crack food, yeah, they make food. Another goose, we don't care about goose. Here I get the swamp for having decay or something up. Pay. They tap my team because I had lethal, I think. No. So here I have another Titan. So here I should Titan the Bones land and something else. Yeah. I think maybe return just the Bones land. Yeah. I play the Ghost Quarter so they cannot cryptic me, but I have the Bojuka for later when they tap and they. Yeah, because they were just gonna get them, so I have Bojuka for next turn. That's a quite good heads-up play from me. They play another Ursa, that's fine. So now I have to remove the. So they have to tap and draw, and I have Dryad. Here they have some spins, I think next turn. I think they had another counter here. Yeah, they have Aether Gust here, so I put it on tops to win next turn. And I play Bojuka Bog just for the. So we got 5 minutes when I was on 4, so I would have lost 2 time. I also lost time asking for more time, but so now I try to lethal him. Yeah, they get nothing worth, I think. You have like 3 spins. Yeah, that's so they got Emery, Delta, and the last spin. But even if, so they could draw zombie. I don't know. And here attack for lethal. Even so, they're at 16. So I can play this. That's 3. The search is 6. The ghost quarter is 9. The Sakura is 12. So you have 12 damage on the hit. Not lethal, but I call kid Urtha and roll up. So that's how I qualified for the pre-tour. And now we're gonna play the finals just for the sake of. We played it out. My hand game 1 was a bit sketchy, but here my hand game 1, I had Arboreal Gazer turn 1, and I called Ghost Quarter myself, but if I draw green, my hand is really great. Or even if I just draw lands. If I get to deploy lands, yeah, I knew I was against burn. So here, yeah, going 1 land down for color is really bad. And then Eidolon, Explorer, that's 2 damage for not hitting a land, which is a real disaster. Pick the Gazer to get 4 damage instead of 3, and 6 and 2 turns. No, but I play a Gazer, I play the Sakura, and so, and I still have on my turn 4 2 lands with Sakura 3. So that's not winning gameplays. I also didn't have the Sakura. I would have slow rolled the Sakura. I draw it at the next turn when I play the Sakura on Beast. Yeah, I was playing for nothing, and that was high risk, high reward. So yeah, so they just lethal me here with something else. So game 2, I have a decent hand. I have to probably shock myself because of Overgrown 2, but I play to maybe not having to do it. Nano DK is fine. Sakura blocks. That's damage. So Eidolon is fine. Here I need to play a land that is not it has a different name. I have all the mana I need, so I'm just gonna copy the land from my opponent to have different names. I think that was the only situation where in this tournament that the Vesuva hold me back instead of being, what's the card that they have instead of the Vesuva? I don't remember. But okay, here we have damage. Now we have double Sakura for the next turn. So they have 1 card. So they need to have double burn spell that are not too 2 mana burn spells, or here we can Radiant Fontaine, and so if they don't have Skullcrack now, we win the game because we just get 4 life and zombies and whatever. Yeah, so we are just out of range. They didn't have the Skullcrack. Yeah, Skewer, and they are dead. Because I can just regain another Bones land, replay this, and just lethal. So game 3. They reveal a land. I don't care about getting 1 damage from the Pete land, so I just deploy my lands. Searing Blaze is bad, but for my hand is better than Eidolon right now, I think. Another land is good. We get to Sakura and play Castle. So next turn we have Titan. So we're at 10. So we have to dodge Skullcrack, but even if they have Skullcrack, they have to have Skullcrack and Lethal. Here we play a different land and different name. They path? No, they didn't path. Oh, Bloodstone to get rid of the goblins. Yeah. Yeah, 12 damage is not easy to do. They path me. Here, I think here's the last punt of the game. I should have get Field of Death, because next turn we are gonna have zombies, so the path I had 1 zombie. But yeah. We have another Titan. They had 1 card. We bones and get zombies. We're at 6. They didn't have lethal last turn, so probably not now. So we have no place, so we can still gain 2 life from Vesuva. Probably should have done it pre-combat for Palm. Yeah, we should have gained life earlier. We could have Deflecting Palm and do 6 to me. And okay, that was the tournament. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for following. And yeah, I will try to stream soon again. So yeah, follow me, subscribe me, and yeah, remember that if you sub or donate at least $3, you get access to my Discord, where I have sideboard guides of every deck that I play a bit more than just 1 time or 2. So decks that I have experience or I'm good with, and just I also answer all the questions that you do. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, and bye.